This expedition is only possible through the amazing efforts and generosity of business leaders and non-profits working to improve the lives of young children in South Africa.
Greetings to the Do More team. We spot on target. The Do More distribution, the nutritional porridge, just great work done and made possible by you guys. So, all good, and thanks again.
Today we are chatting with another long-term partner of the Do More Foundation, Nicole from Innovation Edge. Welcome, Nicole, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
I know this topic is extremely close to your heart as you work to build the business case for ECD, but firstly, why are the early years so important?
I think the big aha moment for me was learning that the experiences we have as very young children lays the foundation in both body and brain for everything that follows after. So all future learning, future health, future well-being really is determined in those first 6 years of life.
How does this relate to business, and why is it important for the private sector to invest in early childhood development?
In South Africa, we have just over 7 million children under the age of 6, and most of those children are living in poverty. Now, by enabling these strong early foundations I've just described, we really improve these children's likelihood of breaking out of the cycle of poverty. So what this means is that we give them a fighting chance at future school success, positive health outcomes, employment prospects, earning potential. Now, these are skills that are really hard to develop in a workforce when the foundations haven't been forged in early childhood. And so the picture I'm trying to paint is that an investment in early childhood is an investment in a pipeline of talent, an investment in a workforce that is fit for the future of work and really able to contribute meaningfully to a sustainable society and economy.
So we know the why. How can business actually invest in ECD, and what is our call to action to business to get involved?
So my appeal to business is really to adopt a shared value perspective. And so to really think about ways of supporting early childhood development in the communities that they serve in a way that makes sense to business. So I'll give you a couple examples. The first example could be a business might enable employees to share their skills and their knowledge with ECD center operators in the communities they serve. So skills like financial planning and planning and operations would be really helpful to the women who run these ECD centers. They are essentially small businesses. The benefit to business, or to those employees who are offering their skills, is that they really get to tap into a sense of meaning and purpose. Another example, another shared value opportunity might be around identifying any excess business inventory that could be repurposed to support early childhood development. So a really good example of a business that does just this is Barrows. Now, Barrows use part of the space on retail display units that they manufacture to create high quality early learning materials like posters and flashcards. And what happens in the Barrows factory is that they get manufactured as big pieces of cardboard, and on these pieces of cardboard, there's often some blank space where the artwork of the client isn't placed, there's open space. And so they found a way of creating ECD materials by putting artwork for these ECD materials onto these big pieces of cardboard. They go to the machine, 7,000 in 30 minutes, they come out. And what's wonderful is Barrows is able to pop them into their distribution system, onto their trucks, and get them out to ECD centers and communities who really need them. What's fantastic about this initiative is that because it is baked into their business process, it is part of their core business offering, it costs little to no additional funding, and it reaps a lot of business benefit to Barrows.
Nicole, do you have any final messages for our viewers?
I suppose a final message would be that investing in early childhood development is really an opportunity to significantly alter the course of South Africa by influencing the current trajectories or pathways of our youngest citizens. Let us not miss this opportunity.
Well, there you have it. Investing in early childhood development is not just a moral obligation that we have. At its very core, it makes business sense if we are to build a strong workforce and more robust economies. Hopefully, our viewers will take up the call to action to do more. That's it from our side. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, please pop them in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to answer them shortly. Also, don't forget to follow the Mzansi Edge journey around the edge of our beautiful country.